Hello and welcome to Arirang News. It's Wednesday, September 28th here in Korea. Live from Seoul, I'm Han Daeun. We begin in Ilsan, just north of the capital, where the annual Korea Regional Hope Expo kicked off, showcasing the growth in each region of the country. President Park Geun-hye attended the opening, where she encouraged the nation to create competency in the fourth industrial revolution through innovation and deregulation. In her speech, President Park also promoted the Korea Sale Festa, which starts tomorrow nationwide, to boost domestic consumption and attract foreign visitors. The expo also features a job fair with 12 government ministries in 17 provinces and cities showcasing the nation's innovation centers. Over 30,000 job seekers and some 800 companies are expected to take part. South Korea's nuclear chief Kim Hong-gyun has called on the international community to employ strong, unified countermeasures against North Korea's nuclear threats. During a keynote speech at the 60th anniversary of the International Atomic Energy Agency in Vienna, Kim said North Korea is the only country in the world to have conducted nuclear tests in the 21st century, going against global non-proliferation efforts. The official explained South Korea's efforts to support the IAEA's goal of achieving nuclear safeguards, security, and safety. IAEA reports have been saying that North Korea is making continuous progress at its main nuclear facilities. The U.S. government says it wants to deploy its powerful THAAD missile defense system to South Korea as soon as possible. The two allies had originally announced the installation would happen sometime next year, but Washington believes there's no time to waste amid North Korea's ever-increasing threats. We get more on that from our Connie Kim.
A senior U.S. official says Washington plans to deploy the THAAD missile defense system to South Korea as soon as possible. Speaking at a congressional hearing on Tuesday, U.S. Assistant Secretary of State for East Asia and Pacific Affairs Daniel Russell said it was crucial to upgrade defensive systems given the pace of North Korea's missile tests. Russell said he could not pinpoint the exact timing as Assistant Secretary of State, but stressed the South Korean government will be able to reveal the timetable once it's finalized. Seoul and Washington had planned to deploy THAAD to the south by next year, but some have suggested the deployment be sped up as North Korea seems ready to deploy nuclear weapons at any moment. Given China's deep objections to the deployment, Russell again emphasized that THAAD is purely defensive, aimed at deterring North Korea's threats and protecting South Korea. Beijing has been vocal in its opposition to the THAAD deployment, saying it would destabilize regional security. Connie Kim, Arirang News.
A cybersecurity expert has warned North Korea could carry out a large-scale cyber attack on South Korea sometime around October 10th, the anniversary of the founding of its Workers' Party. The cyber expert, who works at South Korea-based internet security firm Hauri, said North Korea seems to be preparing a ransomware attack targeting South Korean society. This kind of attack blocks users' access to their own computers. The expert says many people are likely to fall victim to the attack. If so, they will have to pay the hacker to regain access to their software. The expert says that money will likely be funneled to the North Korean regime to beef up its much-needed foreign currency reserves. Disgraced Lotte Group chairman Shin Dongbin appeared at the Seoul Central District Court this morning for questioning that will determine the validity of a warrant for his arrest. Prosecutors requested the warrant on Monday for embezzlement and breach of trust charges against Shin, amounting to roughly $154 million. Before entering the building, Shin told reporters he would answer the court's questions sincerely and apologize to the public for causing concern. Whether the chief of the nation's fifth largest conglomerate is taken into custody will be decided this evening. Shin's father and Lotte founder Shin Gyok-ho and his older brother Shin Dong-ju are also expected to be handed over to the court sometime next week on corruption charges, but without detention. President of the World Bank, Jim Yong Kim, has unanimously been reappointed to a second 5-year term. In a statement released on Tuesday, the World Bank said Kim, who is Korean American, was chosen by the bank's executive directors for a term that starts July 1st, 2017. Kim ran unopposed as the nomination period to lead up the multilateral development lender closed without any challenges coming forward. Kim has led of the World Bank since April 2012. And that does it for now. Thank you for watching. Business Daily is next.